Hello everybody. I need to do a quick PSA before we get into this video. Before you say anything, no, it's not dirty. They're bleach stains. I bleached my hair in this jumper and got it everywhere. So please ignore it because this jumper's not dirty. I promise. It's just stained everywhere. Anyway, as I might have mentioned once or twice on this channel, I am in fact unemployed. Fun! But this isn't because I haven't been trying. I have been. I promise! I've been applying for jobs for almost 3 months now, and I'm like well over 250 applications in. And there's the truth. And it still feels hopeless. I feel like I'm fighting a losing battle. Do you know what I mean? And I know I'm not the only one. TikTok, For You page, Reddit post on like subreddit, my friends, everybody that I speak to are all struggling to find a job. It literally feels like nobody can get a job. Why? Why has it become so difficult to get a job? How have we managed to ruin society so badly to the point where nobody under the age of 24 can get a job? Today we're going to have a look. Oh, segue queen! Some disclaimers for the video, guys. All information I have is from Google. I googled it, okay? Everything I've used is from Google. Also, I'm not really qualified to do a video essay. I did get a 2 in English literature at GCSE. Got a 5 in English language though, but that's because I like creative writing. I'm getting off topic. Anyway, I'm just frustrated and I'm so bored. I'm so fucking bored. So I've put all of my effort into this because I'm sick and tired of applying for jobs and not getting anywhere.
I need to calm down.
Before we get fully into the video, leave a comment of your worst job hunt experience, your worst interview experience, the worst job that you've ever worked. I want a trauma bond, guys, please. Let's trauma bond over this fucking hellscape that we're living in. I'll apply for jobs, okay? And if you've ever opened a job application that says no experience needed, scrolls down further and it says that you need experience, smash the like button. It's the only thing you're going to be smashing today. Today's agenda: ghost jobs, AI racism, unpaid slavery, internships, and why entry level now means 5 years experience. Oh, fuck off. Let's get into it. So right now there just seems to be this like super massive black hole in job listings from fake jobs, AI filters. Nothing feels possible. If you've ever seen a job listed on Indeed and it comes up at the bottom, doesn't it? It says posted for 30 plus days. Chances are that is something called a ghost job or a phantom job. Basically, what that is a fake job advertisement. Did y'all know that was legal? It's actually disgusting behaviour. It's basically the corporate equivalent of leading someone on for 6 months just to say, I'm not looking for anything serious. It's the bane of one's existence. Studies have in fact discovered that almost half of US job listings did not result in a person being hired. 7 out of 10 jobs stay open for 30 plus days, and 10% of all job listings stay open almost half a year. I had an interview a couple of weeks ago to be a receptionist at a hotel, and the lady who interviewed me said that they had over 950 applications for the job. And you're trying to tell me that jobs have stayed open for nearly 6 months? It's not because nobody's applying, I can promise you that for a fine fact. And the amount of companies that have outwardly said, oh yeah, we keep jobs open just in case we ever need to hire somebody. We just like to keep our application pool as big as we can. What the fuck? Are you being for real? What do you mean? It's horrendous. Like, it's genuinely, it's so clear why we're struggling so much when you get statistics like these. A company in the US discovered that 1.7 million jobs listed on LinkedIn were fake advertisements for jobs. That's in the US, right? 40% of jobs advertised in the UK in 2023 were ghost jobs. What? What? It's like, what do you mean? It's baffling to one to think how the fuck, like how, what, honestly, the lack of words, right, is because I'm quite stupid, yes, but it's also just pure shock factor. I have no words. And this is an essay, a video essay, but still, I'm supposed to have the words for this, and I don't. Because what do you mean? Is it gets worse? With something called ATS, which basically stands for Application Tracking System. No, not acting through song, for my fellow NT girlies out there. I know you're all watching. Basically, what ATS is a bot. Companies, especially big corporations, will use ATS as a way to filter through applications, to filter through CVs. But a report published in early November, it was last year, 2024, basically showed that these AI filters are not good. They're not good. It can filter applications based on something called protected characteristics, which are exactly what you would expect. It's discrimination or anti-discrimination laws, basically. Protected characteristics are things like race, gender, religion, sexual orientation, things like that. And yet these ATS bots were inferring information, not getting accurate information. They were inferring things from applications and going, oh, yeah, let's ignore this application. What? So what you're saying is AI is stealing all the jobs, and then it's preventing me from getting one as well. Okay. I get it. And the worst part about this whole thing was all of this is going on without candidates' consent. Your data is being tracked and thought about without your consent. Funny that. It's so funny. So not only do we have fake jobs and robots, an AI that is stopping us from even being considered for the real ones, statistics have proven and shown the average job search across the UK and the US can take anywhere from 3 to 6 months. Ridiculous. With the average time of employment being nearly 24 weeks. I've just completed my first week of unemployment. I'm so bored. I need to do something. I'm done. I want a job now, please. Hire me somebody. And right, if you're trying to get into a new job, I think that's my problem. I'm trying to get into something that I've never worked in before. I need entry level. Good fucking luck. Honestly, guys, good fucking luck if you are trying to get into something new that you haven't done before. Because a study of 4 million job listings showed that 35% of entry level jobs wanted experience. Huh? What? More than 60% of entry level IT and software jobs wanted over 3 years of experience. Do you need a dictionary? Do you just need to use Google? Do you know what entry level means? Do you need me to explain it to you? Because I can. Because entry level means no experience. So why are you asking for experience? It's it's horrendous. It's actually so bad. It just does not make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Another massive limiting factor is companies using and exploiting basically internships, unpaid internships. The unpaid internship basically preys on desperate people going, well, if it's going to get me experience, then I should try, shouldn't I? I should do it. At least it'll be something. But you do it, you make no money, and then you're back in the exact same place again because there's still no jobs. There's no actual jobs for us to apply for because they're all fake. And to just the cherry on top of cake, right? A 2020 study showed that Employers looking at internships are less likely to respond to applications if the person's name is quote unquote black sounding. And they're more likely to get you for their internship if you've already been an intern before. What the fuck? I have no words. It's what I've realised from the research that I've put into this video, because I have put a lot of research into this, is that I thought it was really bad anyway. It's actually worse than I thought it was. It's so tough out here, guys. So, the most popular, I would say, websites to find a job on are Indeed and Reed. And they were created with, the idea of easy job application. You've uploaded your CV onto the website, so you just press easy. They usually have, it's an easy apply. Pop it here. Easy apply button. And you just click it and it pops your CV that you've uploaded onto the website to the employer, and that's your application done and dusted. And it is, dare I say, a wonderful idea, a wonderful way to apply for jobs. It's quick, it's easy, it's helpful. It gives me a sense of comfort, that I have hope. And then, bane of my existence was created. This little fucker, which, if you haven't seen it before, you click on it and it takes you to another website where you have to make a brand new account, upload your CV, and then, because half of these websites just either don't care, are made poorly, or they just hate you, all of the information that's already on your CV that you've uploaded to this job application, you have to input it individually again. It's honestly, it's the worst. It's so bad. They're just so poorly made, and it's just so frustrating, and it makes me want to bash my head against a wall. Anyway, I will admit to this, I also know friends who have done this as well. I could go onto Indeed, click on a job, and it'd be the most perfect job for me. Scroll down to the bottom, I see that button, immediately click off it. I'm no longer interested in applying for the job. It's so frustrating. It's like, I have made this CV, it's uploaded to 100 different websites at this point. Like, why? You've uploaded the job onto Indeed. It has an easy apply feature. Why can't you just use that one, please? Onto the money side of things, guys. Many people of my generation, the Z variety, we get labelled as being lazy, unwilling to work, spend money recklessly, don't buy a coffee every day and you'll be able to afford a house. That's my response to that. My response. As of the 1st of April, which is in a couple of days, minimum wage or living wage is increasing. So we're going off that, okay. The national living wage for over 21s on the 1st of April 2025 is increasing to £12.21 an hour. London living wage is going to increase to £13.85 an hour. And with the trusty help of my favourite website of all time, the Reed Tax Calculator, I love that place, guys. I love it so much. I've worked out the yearly income, pre-tax, post-tax, and your weekly income and your monthly income as well. And I've worked it out for a full-time job. So it's been based on a 37-hour-a-week contract, my mathematics. So the national living wage, your yearly income is around £20,215, and London income is £22,424. If you put this into perspective, mainly the £22,424 a year one, this is a flat that I found in Islington, which, if you don't know, Islington is listed on the 15 most dangerous places to live in London. As you can see, that's the kitchen. That's the whole kitchen. And if you look just up here, you'll see how much it is a month. What the fuck? Like, what the hell? If you put that into our yearly comparison, just for the rent, this does not include council tax, this does not include bills, it is £16,800. Take that away from our £22,424 monthly. After you pay rent, just rent, you have £468 left over. Now, this is worked out on a one bed. Okay, but you should be able to afford to live on your own on a living wage. Do you know what I mean? Like, maybe that's just me being hopeful and seeing the world as all sunshines and rainbows. Logically, in my brain, the living wage should be you living on your own. Maybe I'm just too stupid to understand. That's probably right. If you don't want to rent and you do want to own your own house, Zoopla revealed that in London, get ready for this one, guys, to own your own house, you should be earning around £101,000 a year. What? It's honestly, when you look at statistics like this, you can't be surprised that we don't want to work. Like, you're telling us you have to work 8 hours a day, almost a third of your day working for minimum wage, that can't even get you living on your own as a like self-sustaining human being. You have to live with other people to get anywhere. Like, you will never live on your own, basically, if you stay minimum wage, which realistically a lot of people do. They have to. Like, that's just the way that the country works. You can't do anything. If you want to live on your own, you can't do anything other than survive. You expect us to work for a third of our day for 50, possibly even 60 years with no end in sight. Why are you shocked that we don't want to do this? Like, it's ridiculous. Fun fact, do you know that a survey of over 1,000 organisations found that 86% of staff showed up to work even though they were sick? 86%. Why, you ask? Fear of losing their job. I'm being dead fucking serious. It's not just that, guys. 43% of people from over 100 countries experience burnout. 79% of UK employees experience burnout. And 35% have reported extreme levels of burnout. 8% of all occupational illnesses are due to burnout. Biggest factor? Toxic work environment. Why do you think we don't want to work? Is it making sense now? More statistics for you. 1 in 5 employees struggle to manage work stress and pressure. 1/3 said their employer expects them to work beyond reasonable working hours, and 47% find it impossible to properly disconnect from work even when they are on holiday or annual leave. And I can see why. I worked a job where we had to be basically there 24/7. Not figuratively. You were in group chats, you were expected to answer them. If somebody called, you were expected to answer. I remember almost having a panic attack at that job because I had to call somebody on their day off at around 10, half 10 in the morning when they were probably asleep because it was their day off, they weren't lying, and being so anxious because I had to call them to talk to them about a customer that they'd seen 2 weeks prior. What? It was baffling to me. And just the fact that, like, you had to know what was going on 24/7 even when you weren't working. Like, I had people call me on my annual leave. It's so draining. And there's going to be so many points that I've missed out here because I'm frustrated. I can't think straight. It's just so draining emotionally, mentally. It fucks you up. It really does. Like, stories that I've had happen to myself, the stories that I've heard happen to other people, it's like, how do you expect us to keep on trying when this is the response that we get? And then when we do get a job, it's toxic. Like, it feels like a vicious cycle of what the fuck am I supposed to do with my life? The worst part is I am 22 years old and this is how I feel right now. Into actual adulthood, 4 years. I've been an adult for 4 years. Average life expectancy, 70s. What do you mean? There's like, in perspective, life is so fucking short. And this is what we have to worry about. This is how we stress, is about work. We spend so much time worrying about work and actually working as well. The work week is disgusting. There's been TikTok trends about it. Like, this is in the world and we're expected to sit in an office for 60 years. Like, I feel like I'm just going to keep on repeating the exact same points over and over again because I can't properly articulate what I need to say, which is really annoying. But yeah, I guess just keep trying, guys. If you're in the same boat as me, drop a comment. Maybe we can make a group chat and talk all the time, every day, because none of us are working. It's really not hard to see why young people especially feel like trying to find a job is like screaming into a void. It genuinely feels like the world is against us because it's just impossible to do anything. We're expected to have started work in the womb to get enough experience to do anything, and the degree you spent years working on, that's what employers are saying to you right now. It's completely useless, and that is heartbreaking. Anyway, it feels like I've ended that on a really sad note. I don't know how to make this happy now. I oh, follow me on Twitch. Love you.